What it do, Kaizoku crew? It's your boy Kaizoku Ice, and we are here today to talk about the newest set coming to the One Piece trading card game, EB-02. So, this set was actually supposed to release, I believe, in 2 weeks on April 25th, but according to some new tweets from the official One Piece trading card game account, we now have a expected release date of May 2025, and actually, we have a new tweet just a couple hours ago of the specific day of release, and that is going to be May 9th. So, that is in about 1 month, and guys, EB-02, man, I am actually quite a huge fan of this set. Man, just looking at some of the cards just real quickly, I mean, this Law right here, guys, I think this is an insane card. We've got Law, Robin, Usopp. Good lord, okay guys, I'm losing my mind because I genuinely think EB-02 is going to be one of the sets to have in the future. However, it seems like it's going to be quite difficult to get because pre-orders right now, one, they're very hard to find legit pre-orders from people that don't take more than like freaking 6 months to send it over. But then two, if you do find a legit pre-order site, something like this, for example, guys, $210 for a pre-order, that is pretty ridiculous. Actually, it's $223. I just got a random 6% discount for literally no reason. But man, $200 for a pre-order to me is just insane. And once again, if single packs MSRP price is $4.99, so a booster box should be around $120. This is almost 2x that price. That's a tough one to sell to me, man. Like I personally wouldn't be paying $200 for this. However, this is such a good set, and from what I've heard, it's going to be very short printed. So I do think that some of these cards will end up costing a lot more than we are expecting. So with all that being said, let's just take a look at the card list now. So EB-02, similar to EB-01, is an extra booster where they're doing a couple of reprints of some of our favorite cards, and in particular, what they're reprinting a lot of are the leaders. So let me actually filter by leader here. There are, 28 leaders that they've reprinted, and most of them have the gold foiling on it. So let's look here at the Odin. You can see here we have the gold foiling for their the life points and the text here at the bottom, and I guess around the entire card. But then we have some regular arts of, for example, this regular green purple Luffy, and for example with the alternate art leader of that same card. This one is not in gold foil, but I think this is just because this card in particular is actually similar to the Sanji leader. This is going to be like the hit leader of the set. So I actually personally really like what they're doing with these leader cards. I'm not sure if they're going to be that expensive just because there has been some precedence with these gold foil leaders. So if you guys aren't familiar with the premium card collection, the leader collection here, they actually did a similar design for the leaders from the starter decks. So for the Kid starter deck, Crocodile starter deck, and the Kaido starter deck, as you can see, they have the gold foiling here, and then they also have the gold foiling on the three brothers right here too. So if we look at the prices for some of these, I don't think they're going for that much. So I guess it's probably not an exact, correlation 1-to-1 to the cards here in EB-02, but I don't think that these cards are going to do as well as, for example, the alternate art leader forms of this card, right? So regardless though, I think this is a really nice add to the game just because having the gold text and gold foil on the cards I think is pretty neat, and something that I think every collector should look for in general. So that is the first part that I wanted to kind of go over. I think one thing that I forgot to mention, actually, let's go back to the search here. So there's actually only 105 cards in this set. I think if we're comparing this to EB-01, there is about 80 cards in EB-01, so this one has a little bit more. And in my opinion, actually, I think that this has a lot better cards overall, and in particular, the alternate arts of some of the character cards, I think just completely, are just some of the best arts in the entire trading card game, actually. So let's take a look at some of the character cards here. I keep scrolling down. I need to click the search button here. Guys, some of these character cards, the alternate art character cards, are actually so beautiful. I mean, looking right here, I mean, we have this cute Chopper right here. Just everybody loves Chopper, of course. This Yamato art's insane. Just beautiful artwork. The colors are super vibrant. I need that card, actually. Let's see. We don't really care about Arlong. Stupid villain. Guys, this Nami right here, man, this Nami right here is insane because she still has her Arlong tattoo, but yeah, she's still smiling. Like, because this is a time, right? If you guys are obviously familiar with the show, like, this is Nami's like down bad season where, you know, she's still part of the Arlong Pirates. She kind of hates life. She's kind of low key a snake to the Straw Hat Pirates. But this right here, like, I think we might have 1 or 2 other arts with Nami with the Arlong tattoo. I think there's a leader from 03 where she has the tattoo, but overall, like, to see her smiling like this with the tangerines from what's her mom's name, Belle Mere's tangerines, bro, like, that just makes me feel good, man. Okay, so let's see, what are some other alternate arts? This Usopp, guys, this is such a good card, actually. This is a beautiful card. Look, with this little with this fake little kid pirate crew, man. Like, I love that so much. This Vivi card, good lord, like, it's just beautiful art, and I think that the alt arts here are insane. Even the commons, like this Ace in his Alabasta outfit, like, this is just fun. This is him where he skipped out on the food, if y'all remember that episode. Like, that's just a nice card. Let's see here. Sanji with pudding, like, guys, this is, man, the artwork, man, I don't even know. I think this artwork in this set actually beats a lot of other sets, and oh my goodness, like, the Sengoku, like, look at the detail on his body. Like, he looks so good, bro. Oh my goodness. And guys, the one I talked about earlier, the Law, I actually think that this Law is a freaking insane card. It has Robin, Usopp, and Caesar Clown in the back. And guys, I actually did some more research on this card. It is made by Ayaka Tsuji, who's a very prominent artist in the entire, you know, like, anime industry. If you look at her IMDb here, she's, guys, like, look at this freaking list of stuff that she's animated. 86 is one of the best animes I've ever seen. Free Ren is literally like the #1 anime, I'm pretty sure, on my anime list. I can probably fact check myself, but Free Ren is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Mob Psycho, if y'all have seen Mob Psycho's animation, like, insane. And I've seen Bubble, actually. I didn't, like, love the movie. I think it was on Netflix, something I just watched really quickly, but the art was still really cool too. So just for the simple fact, guys, like, she has put out so many good animes. And actually, I said she, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what this person looks like, so it could be a he. I just assume Ayaka is like a girl's name. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Whew. Saved myself there. Okay, so guys, we have Ayaka Tsuji's art. Like, this is insane. In full frontal Law right here. This art, low-key, is better than the Law manga. I'll probably put them side by side here in post-editing, but guys, this is insane. This is such a good card. We have like 2.5-ish main characters in this. Like, come on, beautiful. Looking at some more, oh my goodness, I actually think I missed out on this Eno. Look at this Eno. He looks like a Chad, man. Look at that, bruh. Yo, disgusting art right there. Sanji here, not bad. This is an impact frame, actually, from the artist. I actually did some research before this. This is from Katsumi Ishizuka. And if you guys aren't familiar with them, they actually are very prominent for, like, their finishing moves. So I don't want to do any spoilers, but kind of later on in Wano and with Full Dead Island, like, some of those impact frames and finishing moves are some of the best animation I've ever seen in my life, like, to be quite honest with you. So this is something that I'd want to get also, just because very cool art in general. And then, of course, we have the Secret Rare Luffy, his, like, Gear 2 form. I think this is against Blueno or Lucci. I'm not sure which scene this is. Maybe it's against Lucci, actually. And then, of course, guys, we have the Gear 2 Luffy Manga Rare. Guys, I think this card is so freaking good. And honestly, okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of, like, a second part of this video, and now we're gonna talk only about the manga here, because of course the manga kind of carries a lot of the sets. If not, it does carry the set. And guys, this right here, I think, is gonna be over $1,000 card, and I think there actually is some precedent to that, because For taking a look at some of the historic prices from EB-01, for example, we have the Chopper, which is going for about $870 right now, right? And because, you know, EB-01 was very short printed, and because Chopper in general is very cute, you know, I guess that's why the price reflects so high for this manga rare right here. So, but I'd also say that, you know, Luffy is, I would say, you know, cooler and more popular than Chopper, right? So I do think that it would be a little bit higher than 870 just because it's Luffy. Then also, if we take a look at the gear, actually this isn't gear, this is just Luffy from Wano, I guess pre-Gear 5. But this Luffy right here is $1,000, right? And it's literally, doesn't have anything super special. I mean, he has his hockey coating on his hand, but I mean, there's no transformation here. I guess we have like the Gear 5 transformation here in the background. We have Gear 4 here, but you know, nothing too crazy on this card, and yet it's still $1,000, right? And you know, OP09 still being printed right now. We can still get some if we really wanted to, but for the simple fact that, you know, well, from what it seems like, EB-02 is going to be short printed similar to EB-01, and it's going to be quite difficult to get. I don't see any reason why this card isn't over $1,000, just because I think that, guys, Gear 2 is one of the most absolute iconic transformations in anime history. I think the only bigger transformation is Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z, right? So the fact that, you know, we have Gear 2, which I think took about 400 episodes in a One Piece to hit, and, you know, it was Luffy versus all of CP9 and Rob Lucci, and he just, like, you know, like, beat everyone's, like, you know, their butts. Like, it's just a really, really, really nice card, and I think it's going to be a very expensive card to have. I personally, I want this card so bad. I'm going to be trying my best to get this card, and, of course, EB-02 in general. But, yeah, I think that this set, guys, is just, it's so nice. I'm truly, truly hoping that it's going to be more, it's not going to be short printed like EB-01, because I think that there's just so many good cards in this set. I mean, all of the alternate arts are just insane. I think this one right here is probably like the worst one, because nobody likes Arlong. Like, that just sucks. Let's see what else here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry, I missed the actual, probably even more important part, which is the original illustrations from Oda, right? So guys, if you guys aren't familiar with some of the other hits in this set, actually, so as you guys can see, this is like the first time they've ever made a card art design like this, where it's actually like you could call them like the raw manga panels from the series. I mean, this one right here is actually just from the opening from opening 1 We Are from the anime, right? Let's see what else here. Let's see, what is this card right here? This is Yamato and crew. Just, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. It's called The Peak. This looks really nice. Let's see what other they have. Sanji from Whole Cake Island, where he's just sad boy in general. Brand New World. Oh, this is from the opening. Opening 6, I think, is Brand New World, actually. Oh, also a fun fact about me, guys. I know every One Piece opening from like 1 to current. I don't know what it is. I literally love One Piece so much. Anyways, this actually, Kokoro no Chizu, guys, actually, if y'all don't know, Kokoro no Chizu is the actual best opening of all time. I'll probably put a clip of it in this. Guys, I literally work out to OP5, opening 5, not to confuse OP and opening. Anyways, opening 5 from the anime is insane. That's where, if you guys are familiar, like Luffy and crew are like falling from the sky from Skypiea, and they land in the boat. Like, it's like, I need this card so bad. This is Egghead, right? Egghead Island right here. And I think that's all of those. Yeah, I think that's all of them here. We have a full art Thousand Sunny here, guys. Like, even the stage and event cards here are just so beautiful. Like, Going Merry, good lord, this is so nice. Freaking Mary cosplay with the chicken head, like, guys, oh my goodness. It's funny because I did some research before this video, but the more that I'm talking about it and, you know, looking at the cards here, this is just one of the best sets in terms of like the art. I am honestly just lost for words. The art here is insane, and the uniqueness too. I mean, to have this new art style of cards, like, this is just awesome. It's so unique and special that, you know, they haven't done this before. And I think that, honestly, guys, the more I look at this $200 pre-order price, low-key, I'm more tempted to get this. Honestly, 200 bucks is just way too much in general to be paying for a pre-order, and I'm assuming, like, actually, I think I bought OP5 when it released for like 225, so I guess it kind of makes sense, but in general, like, I don't think I'm paying 200 bucks for pre-orders. But I will say, if I can get a pre-order for maybe in between 150 to 180 bucks per box, and I guess for a sealed case, you know, like in the couple thousands, probably below 2k is what I'd probably pay for it, maybe a little bit above 2k actually. But anyways, if I can get it for a reasonable price, guys, I might buy a case of this, and I probably will keep half open and half sealed, just because, you know, if we're following precedents from EB-01 and this truly is a short printed set, then, you know, as we can see from the how the price has skyrocketed for EB-01, which once again I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, it's clear as day, like, these short printed sets will go up because people are speculating, you know, that they're not going to be made anymore, and they're going to be very limited and very hard to find in the future. So yeah, guys, like, I think that's everything I have to say about EB-02. This might be one of the best sets, I think, in this year, actually, because once again, I didn't love OP10. I think OP11 is going to be great. I need to do a video on OP10 in the future, and of course OP13 in November, December time is going to be a really great set too. But honestly, guys, for the time being, I'm putting my money in EB-2 right here. Like, this is the set to have. That Gear 2 Luffy is just insane, and yeah, hopefully we can get all of it for, you know, reasonable prices. I low-key doubt it, but, you know, yeah. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. That's the end of this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about EB-02. Do you guys like the art also? Do you think that the art's weird? Like, this is kind of new and revolutionary. I personally love it, but I'm not everyone. So let me know what y'all think about the cards and the card list in general. Once again, thank you everybody for watching and being a part of the Kaizoku crew. We are almost at 500 subscribers. So once again, thank you everybody for your continued support. And yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay blessed, and yeah, peace.